Come with me if you want to live. Terrible Arnold Schwarzenegger impressions aside, is AI here to destroy accounting or save it? In the fast-paced world of accounting, speed is king, but accuracy is queen. Meet ChatGPT, your secret weapon for speeding things up and staying on track. With its unparalleled capabilities, ChatGPT is revolutionizing the way accounting firm owners operate, providing them with an indispensable tool for productivity that's free. And I'm going to show you how ChatGPT will transform your accounting firm and elevate it to all new heights. Gone are the days of wondering what to say as an introvert. As a fellow introvert, sometimes it's easy to get trapped up out here and then the wrong thing comes out, whether it's on the keyboard or you stare at a blank screen for a long time. With ChatGPT, however, accounting firm owners have the power to make complex things really simple. From answering basic queries to providing in-depth explanations, ChatGPT assists with quick and accurate responses. Imagine all the time you'll save and the improved client satisfaction when your team has access to quality answers on quite literally any and every topic. I'd like to show you an example of just how easy this can be with a very quick prompt. And here's a very simple prompt that you can use because everyone knows that communicating about deadlines is sometimes hard, weird to do. But if I were to ask ChatGPT, can you write an email to my accounting clients letting them know the September 15th deadline is approaching and letting them know what they need to get to me? Can you help me with that, please? Sure. Absolutely. And look at the speed. I'm not even speeding it up, just to be clear. Like, this thing is flying through writing that email. So just imagine the time it would have taken you to do that. Now, look at what we've got instead here. Scroll up to the top right. Hope this email finds you well. As we approach the September 15th deadline, reach out and remind you of impending deadline for filing certain tax returns and provide you with a checklist of documents required for the completion of your tax returns. Prompt action is crucial to ensure a smooth and timely filing process. Please find below a list of items we kindly request you to gather and submit to our office by desired deadline. And look at that. It's trying to say, hey, you should probably be requesting this before the 15th. Very smart little robot we've got here. Income statements, right? Expense records, bank and credit card statements, asset information, deductible items, estimated tax payments. Please note that this is a general checklist and your specific tax situation may require additional information. If you have any questions or concerns regarding, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We're here to assist you in any way we can to facilitate the process. Now you might say, wow, this is really long. And you might say, can you make this significantly shorter, please? Right? This is pretty long. Sure. Look at how much shorter it is now. Amazing. Is this not amazing? Yeah, maybe not as detailed as previously, but you could say, hey, could you make it more detailed? Hey, can you make it a little less? So cool. So again, just a fantastic way to be able to handle that. ChatGPT can also help explain the value of complex accounting procedures to your clients. Newsflash! Your clients don't have the same accounting and tax knowledge as you, and transferring what you know so that it's easy for them to understand is kind of hard. So it's important to communicate that you have that expertise, and it's also important to communicate it in a way that makes sense to your clients. Use ChatGPT to simplify the complex. Now, here's an example of how ChatGPT can transform your accounting expertise into something so simple the average business owner will finally understand what you're saying, and it won't feel like you're talking a completely different language than what they are. So let's go ahead and take a look. Here's the prompt that I'm going to use. Can you explain the difference between IFRS 16 and ASC 842 to someone with minimal accounting knowledge, right? So again, we're trying to explain this to a layman, standard business owner, and boop, right? Let's see how it goes. Oh, wow, this is pretty intense. A little intense here, ChatGPT, but let's go ahead and see how good it is before moving further. Certainly, I can explain the difference between IFRS 16 and ASC 842 in simpler terms for someone with minimal accounting knowledge. Are standards that deal with how companies should report leases in their financial statement. Leases are agreements where one party has the right to use an asset owned by another party for a specific period of time in exchange for payment. The main differences are in how they treat leases. And I'm not going to go through this in excruciating detail, but let's go ahead and say, for instance, that this was even still too complicated for a prospective client. So I would say, can you please, I always say please to the robot, can you please make this shorter, and can you provide an analogy so that someone would be able to understand it even easier? Let's see how it does. And the analogy would be an interesting thing for us to be able to see how good it is. Again, this isn't always perfect, but what do you know? Before I even finished that sentence, it was done. Certainly. Understand the difference, right? So it's shorter. Companies handle this, right? This is pretty much the same here. The main difference, how they handle leases. Imagine you're renting a car for a year, right? Okay. Under IFRS 16, you would show the lease car as if you own it on your personal balance sheet. It doesn't matter if it's short-term or long-term lease, it's treated the same way. ASC 842, now picture renting a car again. Under AS 842, it's a short-term rental, like a week. You only disclose the rental expenses on your personal budget. But if it's a long-term lease, say a year, you have to show both the rented car and the associated lease liability on your personal balance sheet. So again, this is a really cool tool to be able to take complex things and make them a lot simpler, and using analogies can help you out tremendously when doing so. Accounting firm owners need to stay ahead in this quickly evolving industry, and with ChatGPT, you have a powerful research assistant that can explore complex accounting topics and provide accurate insights that you can absorb or share with your team and clients. Whether it's tackling industry best practices, identifying areas for improvement, or how to handle your client's newest investment, ChatGPT equips you with the knowledge you need to make informed decisions for your accounting firm, as well as help advise your clients' businesses. However, please be advised that ChatGPT's knowledge is limited until 2021. So if you're trying to use it specifically for really new things, just know that it may be limited in that regard, and I imagine that that won't be the case for much longer. So let's give a little out-of-the-box prompt for ChatGPT specific for your firm and trying to grow it. And if there's one thing that I hear all the time right now, it's pipeline problems, right? Not enough people want to work in accounting. And so we could ask, why is my firm having a hard time hiring new accountants? And let's see if it gives us a reason for why we are unable, and it's already pumping it out, several reasons. Talent shortage. Accounting, like many others, experiences a shortage of qualified accountants. Competitive job market, high demand, right? Skills and experience mismatch. The specific skill sets and experience requirements for your firm is seeking might not align with the pool of available candidates. Fair enough. Compensation and benefits. Maybe that's something we need to review. Company reputation and culture. Recruitment and hiring processes. Industry trends and technology. To address these challenges, it's essential for your firm to assess its hiring strategy, review compensation, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Now, let's say, for instance, we were just having a hard time, and let's get more specific, and we're saying we were having a hard time generating applicants for a tax manager position. Well, if I'm going to say, okay, how can I use this more specifically, as opposed to like, why is this a problem? I'd go, can you please, or I always say please to the robot, because when they come and overthrow it, they're going to ultimately want to be nice to the people who say please to it. So put us in the nice camps. So can you please write me a job copy, a job board post for a tax manager. Okay, so very specific, right? Tax manager, and it's going to bring out all the qualifications, why join us, right? Look at this. This is amazing. This just gave you your job board post to hire a tax manager. And now you might say, okay, well, this is maybe 80 or 90% of what it says. I don't really expect them to to build the client relationships. They're really going to actually be more behind the scenes as the tax manager. We have someone specific that does the client relations, or maybe the firm owner wants to maintain that particular thing. So you might say, okay, well, this is great, but I'm going to change it a little bit. And obviously you can just quickly copy it to your clipboard, and then you can go and do whatever you'd like with it in Google Docs. But you might also want to add to it more. You might say, on second thought, can you emphasize the importance of our 401k plan and the fact that we have excellent health insurance, right? And so it'll redo it. And you can see it, like, if it just, like, real quick there, the very first thing it put was 401k. So this is very smart, needless to say. Like, it's super intelligent. And if it doesn't align with what you want, or you want to make it a little bit better, it gets better with each prompt. So just go, okay, what can I do to add on to this? What can I do to highlight this? And I might say, you know what, can you add a few questions in this job post about the problems that most tax managers have that they will not have when they work with us. Now, this is a much more complicated one. Let's see how it does. Oh my goodness. This is already oh my goodness, it's already killing it. So this is one of the things we love to help our clients with, and ChatGPT is going to probably make marketers and coaches irrelevant eventually soon too, but that's okay. As long as you say please, you'll do fine. So again, it's like, no more adequate resource. Tired of working with adequate resources, right? Like, how many tax managers feel like, I wish we had access to this tool, resource, this library of tax laws, whatever the case may be, right? There's all sorts of cool, like, tired of working in isolation, right? Tired of feeling like you're on an island, and just like, we're very collaborative here. And so tapping into the pain points of why people are frustrated in their current job will help them to want to say, okay, this company gets it. Accounting firm owners must plan strategically and identify opportunities for growth. ChatGPT can be an unbiased collaborator to assist you with brainstorming sessions, analyzing financial data, and providing fresh perspectives. With its ability to process large amounts of information quickly, ChatGPT can help you identify patterns, trends, and potential areas of improvement for your accounting firm. Let's take a look at a prompt for how ChatGPT can help you with that. Here's the prompt we're going to use. How can you help me identify opportunities for improvement in my accounting firm? And let's go ahead and see what it brings back to us. So you can see here that we've got all sorts of information here. Current processes. We're huge on processes, right? That's how we make sure things get done the right way. Evaluate existing ones. Client feedback. Have you sent actual forms to request client feedback and understand their pain points? Probably not. Staff feedback and training, asking your staff for feedback on what we could be doing better. Like, they're on the front lines, and so they oftentimes have great insights on how to improve processes, and just taking time to ask them is a great idea. Technology evaluation. You might be using software that's a little outdated and can easily update your tech stack and get tremendous advantages. One of my favorite things to do is to take a firm that has a web portal over here, a client chat communication over here, a workflow software over here, and just go, let's bring them all together, and we'll get way more efficiency than trying to tie and Frankenstein all these things together. Stay current with industry trends. That one goes without saying, right? I mean, accounting and tax changes a lot. Review internal controls, benchmarking, client niche analysis. What's up, ChatGPT? You trying to put me out of a job, man? Of course, making sure you know who your dream client is, dialing in who that is, and ultimately getting in front of them. and improving culture. Now, you might say that there's one on here that is a little bit better than other, and tell you what, we might say how, right? Let's just go ahead over here and say, how can I do a client niche analysis, right? I really like that one, ChatGPT. How can I do that? And then it's going to go ahead and say, performing it, compile the data, analyze revenue distribution, common characteristics. I mean, this is literally like what we do. Evaluate expertise and experience, research industry and trends, evaluate competition, engage with existing clients, assess profitability, develop a niche strategy, refine and iterate. Well, I can just retire because that's it. That's the whole thing. Obviously, there's more to it. But then again, you'd say, okay, cool. I really like the one that's about evaluating competition. What's the best way to develop a competitive research plan? And then it'll drop it there for you. So again, it's tremendous, unbiased, collaborative tool. You just have to be willing to take a little time to talk to it. Repetitive and time-consuming tasks bog down accounting professionals and prevent them from making the strategic move to transition from doer, doing the work, to director, a much higher level role and responsibility. Now, ChatGPT empowers accounting firm owners to automate a lot of these repetitive processes, saving even more time through automation and increasing productivity yet again. From generating reports to performing data entry, ChatGPT streamlines operations and frees up your team to focus on higher value, more money-making activities for you and your firm, like advisory services. And let's go to our trusty research assistant, ChatGPT over here, and we'll just simply say, what are the easiest, everyone likes easy, processes to automate for my accounting firm, right? Here are some significant ones: optical character recognition, OCR technology, bank reconciliations, expense management, invoicing, accounts payable, financial reporting, document management, workflow, task management, email communication, etc., etc., etc. Now, I want to actually do an interesting prompt here. I'm going to see if we can, we never want to mess with the robot because we're always polite with them for the impending apocalypse here. But let's go ahead and say, which of these tasks can ChatGPT specifically help me with? Ooh. Oh, well, it's basically saying you can do all of them. It's like, oh, don't worry, I can do all of them. All right, so let's just take the data entry one, right? Let's just, because I think that's the one that most accountants are like, right, trying to rip their hair out. It's like, if I have to do one more piece of data entry with all the years of schooling and all the advanced knowledge I have, I'm gonna quit. Don't quit on your dream firm, never. So help with data entry by understanding and interpreting text-based information can assist in extracting relevant data from documents or forms and provide suggestions or help validate data entries. And so one of the other things you can do is you can copy something right out of ChatGPT, right? And you can say, you said this, but can you expand more specifically on a step-by-step tutorial on how I would use this for data entry related to bookkeeping, right? Like really, like get really specific with it. Be like, no, give me the step-by-step. Don't give me high-level things. I want to know exactly how you would tell me to do this process. Like, how can I use your services for this? All right, so it gave me a 7-step process, right? So we'll go right through this. And it says, certainly step-by-step, prepare the documents or forms, gather the documents containing the information. These could be receipts. Initiate the conversation. So open up ChatGPT. And again, this is like a process you could give to a virtual assistant to run ChatGPT on your behalf. Like don't think about like, oh, I have to do this. It's like you literally have an SOP to give to someone else to run this for you. Next level stuff. So again, initiate the conversation, open it, provide it, introduce the task to ChatGPT that you want to extract the data from, date range, relevant sections, any specific details you want, and then it gives you an example. Receipts to be entered into our bookkeeping system. There are expense receipts from various vendors. Can you help me extract the vendors' names, dates, and amounts? So on and so forth. So the main thing here is you can get specific with it, and it will give you much more specific information. It's really limited by the quality of the questions you ask. Another principle we have for dream firms is like, if you ask quality questions, you'll get quality responses. That's true of your clients, it's true of your team, it's true of ChatGPT as well. Client satisfaction, that's the cornerstone of any successful accounting firm. ChatGPT enhances the client experience by providing prompt and accurate responses to their inquiries. It acts as a virtual assistant, assisting with client onboarding, sending reminders, and providing real-time updates. With ChatGPT, you can ensure your accounting clients feel supported and valued throughout their journey with your accounting firm. From streamlined communication to expert insights, strategic planning to automation, and enhanced client experience, ChatGPT is a game changer for accounting firm owners. It empowers you to navigate the challenges of the industry with ease, transforming your firm's operations and propelling your success. As helpful as ChatGPT can be, it does have some limitations. First and foremost, ChatGPT only has data up until September 2021. So do not bother asking it about tax code updates. It will not know. There are some other AI options out there with more up-to-date data like Google Bard. And if you're interested in those, subscribe to our channel because we will be doing similar videos on Google Bard for accountants as well. And while ChatGPT is a powerful language model capable of answering many questions, it sometimes misses the mark. It is a learning model, meaning that as it gets better, as it goes and gets more and more information, but occasionally it will misunderstand what you're asking. And in all instances, you should review what ChatGPT produces, but especially if you're using it for client communication, make sure that the information is correct and that the tone feels right for the context. So a quick recap of all the things that ChatGPT can do to help your accounting firm get to the next level. Answering accounting questions. It can provide quick answers to accounting-related queries, such as tax regulations, financial reporting standards, and bookkeeping best practices. It can also assist with taxation, to help with tax-related tasks, including calculating taxes, understanding deductions, and advising on tax planning strategies. Automating repetitive tasks. Assist in automating repetitive accounting tasks such as data entry, invoice processing, and generating financial reports, saving time and reducing errors. Budgeting and forecasting. It can assist in creating budgets and financial forecasts, helping accounting firm owners make informed decisions. Client communication. It can also help in drafting emails, client communications, and reports, ensuring a professional interaction. It also can help with research and analysis. It can conduct research on accounting topics such as industry trends, tax implications, and financial strategies. Long story short, ChatGPT is just the tip of the iceberg in the AI revolution, but there's so much to explore with just this one amazing tool to help level up what your accounting firm can do. And let me issue just a small challenge. One prompt per day in ChatGPT. Just log in and just ask it for one meaningful thing that you're currently struggling with. Just go, what is the problem I'm facing in my firm right now? What's the email I'm struggling to write? What's the one thing I feel like I'm constantly re-explaining to clients over and over again? Is there a better way to explain it? What's the one thing that I wish I had a better process for that I can ask it for? And just start getting into the daily habit of leveraging this incredibly powerful tool to level up your firm. Now, if you notice that I did not cover some of ChatGPT's capabilities, congratulations, you're paying attention. We are putting together a complete guide to ChatGPT for accounting firm owners with prompts, special guidance, and specific opportunities for automation. And if you want a copy of our ChatGPT guide to boost your firm, Let us know in the comments down below. Just say, I'd love that guide, Tyler, and we will make sure to get it to you so that you can continue to take advantage of the AI revolution and not get left behind, because
come with me if you want to live.
terrible. That was so bad. And remember, only you can create your dream firm, but we are here to help you every single step of the way. And I will see you all on the next training video. Have a wonderful rest of your workday, and please leverage ChatGPT to absolutely crush it with your accounting firm.